తెలుగులో మాట్లాడాలి, ఇంగ్లీష్లో కూడా మాట్లాడాలి. First off, I like to thank Nikunji for believing in Andhra Pradesh, for believing in this government and agreeing to make Andhra Pradesh part of your growth trajectory. So I'd like to thank you. We are really honored that you've chosen us. You know, when I first met Nikunji and he had a presentation, it really got me thinking of if policymakers, bureaucrats and entrepreneurs come together, we can rewrite the trajectory of India. Because honestly, we keep hearing stories about what's happening in different parts of the world. I think in our generation, time has come to rewrite that. The entire country should talk about homegrown companies and success stories. So Nikunj, I'm trusting that we are together, we will rewrite the trajectory of entrepreneurship in India and here in Andhra Pradesh. RKP Singh ji, thank you very much for coming here, gracing us with your presence. Sunil ji had a very kind words to say about Andhra Pradesh, Sagar Defence, and personally me and my family. I'd like to thank him for being here. Dayanand ji is the Honorable Program Director of IDEX Department of Defence Production. While coming up, he was sharing his words, and I could see a lot of happiness in him saying, yes, an Indian company has come so far. And yes, together, government and entrepreneurs can really rewrite history. So I'd like to thank him for being here. Honorable Member of Parliament, Manandari Varu, Reddy Prabhakar Reddy Garu, Honorable Member of Legislative Assembly. ఆయన ఇంటి పేరు వేరేదని నాకు తెలియలేదు. వస్తుంటే ఆయన పేరు మన వాళ్ళు చెప్తే అనుకున్నా దగ్గుమట్టి వెంకట కృష్ణారెడ్డి గారని. నేను నమ్మలేదు, ఎందుకంటే కావ్య కృష్ణారెడ్డి గారు అని పిలుస్తాం అలవాటు నాకు. సో గౌరవనీయులు కావ్య కృష్ణారెడ్డి గారికి థ్యాంక్ యూ. అదేవిధంగా సీనియరో జూనియరో తెలియని కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయిన వ్యక్తి ఉన్నాడు వేదిక పైన. ఆ వ్యక్తి పేరే గౌరవనీయులు బీదా రవిచంద్ర యాదవ్ గారు. ఎప్పుడు యుద్ధం జరుగుతుంది సీనియరా జూనియర్ అని. బాబు గారేమో నువ్వు సీనియర్ కాదంటారు, నేనేమో నువ్వు సీనియర్ అంటాను. అటు ఇటు కాకుండా మధ్యలో తిరుగుతూ ఉంటాడు. ఇంకా ఆనరబుల్ చైర్మన్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ మ్యారిటైమ్ బోర్డ్ దామచర్ల సత్య గారికి, ఆనరబుల్ CEO ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ మ్యారిటైమ్ బోర్డ్ అభిషేక్ కుమార్ గారికి, జాయింట్ కలెక్టర్ వెంకటేశ్వర్లు గారికి, వీళ్ళందరికన్నా నాకు ప్రాణ సమానమైన మా మత్స్యకార సోదరులకి పేరు పేరున నా హృదయపూర్వక నమస్కారాలు. It's truly a proud moment for Andhra Pradesh and more so for India as we gather here for this groundbreaking ceremony, a very special project dear to my heart, the Autonomous Maritime Shipbuilding and Systems Center by Sagar Defence Engineering. While I was driving here to this foundation ceremony, it brought back memories because this is the main road that I walked on. I did a Padayatra, 226 days, 3,132 kilometers. I walked on these roads. I met the fishermen here and I had promised to them, yes, I will stand by you. I will change your life, your children's life. So for me, this project hits home. It's more personal and emotional. It's not merely a chapter in maritime technology, coastal security and blue economy of India, but it's a personal commitment that I have made to my fishermen here. As all of you are aware, India is a maritime nation. We have a 7,500 kilometers long coastline, and Andhra Pradesh is fortunate to have the second longest coastline. And our Honorable Chief Minister says again and again that this presents amazing opportunities. Yes, we should strengthen our aqua economy, fishing economy, but we should also focus on maritime as a growth sector for us. For us, we see sea as not just a geography. It is our livelihood, trade, culture, and very much our future. Lakhs of families here in Andhra Pradesh depend on our coastline. Honestly, they go into these unpredictable waters. They wake up early in the morning, they wish their family and they leave. Many of them wonder whether they can even come back safely. They give their lives for their livelihood. But one thing I must say, they are the most committed people that I've ever seen. I remember so well when I was walking through their villages. They knew I was coming. So they washed the entire road that I was about to walk. And they decorated that road. In Telugu, we call it muggu. They put that, and none of them walked before me. They said, you walk first, behind you we will walk together. And that kind of discipline and commitment I have never seen in any other villages of Andhra Pradesh. That is the kind of commitment, love and affection that people here have. This fishing harbour was the dream of our Chief Minister, Shri Nara Chandrababu Naidu Garu. Bidar Ravichandra Yadav, who's sitting here on the dais, fought for it. And it's exciting to see that it's taking great shape. While I drove in, I got to understand the kind of ecosystem that we have built here. This we expect to support close to 25,000 fishermen families. And this will be a home to close to 1,250 mechanized both small and big, which is close to the fishermen. But what is more exciting for me is close to 41,000 tons of fish landing is expected to happen here in the fishing harbour. So I'd like to communicate, reassure the fishermen here. మా మత్స్యకార సోదరులందరికీ నేను ఒకటే చెప్పదలుచుకున్నా, మిమ్మల్ని చూసుకునే బాధ్యత ప్రజాప్రభుత్వంది. మీకు ఎలాంటి సందేహం అవసరం లేదు. ఎందుకంటే ఆచితూచి భారతదేశంలోనే కాదు ప్రపంచంలో అద్భుతమైన ఒక మ్యారిటైమ్ కంపెనీని ఈరోజు మనం తీసుకొస్తాం జరిగింది. వీళ్ళు ఒక పక్కన డిఫెన్స్ తయారు చేస్తూ మనకు కూడా అండగా నిలబడతారు. మన సంపద మనకి ఎట్లా ఉపాధి పెంచే దాంట్లో కూడా వాళ్ళు అన్ని రకాలుగా సహకరిస్తారని ఈ సభాముఖంగా మా మత్స్యకార సోదరులకి నేను హామీ ఇస్తున్నా. సో నికుంజీ, on behalf of Sagar Defence, I made a commitment to the fishermen here. I told them that we are standing by them. We will stand by them. We will work with them to improve their livelihoods. We will work with them to improve, to find where the fishes are, to improve their economic activity and take home income. So I've taken the liberty to make that commitment on behalf of Sagar Defence. Right next to this harbour, we've laid a foundation stone, what I believe is truly futuristic technologies. Close to 30 acres here have been given to Sagar Defence. They will design, manufacture advanced maritime technologies such as unmanned surface vehicles, autonomous underwater vehicles, AI-enabled maritime surveillance systems. These systems will play a very, very important role for our nation. We have seen that if we let our guard down, what would happen to us? In 2008, the attack on Mumbai still is fresh in our minds. And companies like Sagar Defence will keep us safe, will keep our families safe. And here we are in Andhra Pradesh, willing to support them all out. Companies like Sagar Defence will strengthen our coastal surveillance and maritime security infrastructure. And autonomous technologies is the future. I believe this is the beginning. With AI here, I believe a lot more work can be done, and we look forward to working with Sagar Defence of also taking this technology for domestic requirements, for our Coast Guard requirements, and strengthening our maritime security here in the state of Andhra Pradesh. But what excites me even further is how can this technology be used for the welfare of our farmers, for our fishermen? How can we improve their income on an ongoing basis, including fish location mapping, real-time weather alerts, navigation assistance, I think will be very, very important. I believe that the technology you're building here will improve safety at sea, reduce fuel cost, and increase productivity for our fishermen. And I believe this is how technology should work together. We've seen this globally, where technology starts with defense, but then goes to the civilian economy, and world-class startups are created, and I believe we are just at the cusp of that beginning. A lot of people asked me in the cabinet, how do you know Sagar Defence? This brings memories for me. It all started with a person called Krishna Yella. Krishna Yella is one of the co-founders of Bharat Biotech. Way back in 1990s, he returned to India to create a world-class biotech company. And he met Mr. Naidu. And they both hit it off. And he gave the idea to Mr. Naidu to create the Genome Valley of Hyderabad today. And Bharat Biotech was the anchor. So when two visionaries come together, see what they can do for India. So he called me one day and he said, my family office has invested in this amazing company and you should meet the co-founder. And when I met Nikunj, I could see sparkle in his eyes. I could see that energy, the raw passion that yes, we will make it happen and we need the support of the government. So Nikunj, I'm leaning on you, how we leaned on Krishna Yella to create that kind of ecosystem in Hyderabad. I look forward to creating a better ecosystem here in not only in this fishing harbor, not only in this district, but in our great state of Andhra Pradesh. And like what Krishna uncle has done, together we should do the same magic here in the state of Andhra Pradesh. And I believe visionary leadership is what is required to make India great. We are really lucky that we have a great Prime Minister who's able to lead our nation forward, who's able to protect us, ensure that safety is paramount. And under his leadership, Andhra Pradesh is supporting the Vikasit Bharat mission. And our Chief Minister has also drawn the Swarnandhra Vision Document 2047. And defense is very much an integral part of it. So what excites me is not just Sagar Defense coming here. What excites me is creating this as a cluster for maritime technology. And I believe we can not only sort of create products and services, but I'm excited about the testing facilities that can come here, the kind of educational programs that we now need to create so that world-class researchers, R&D also happens here in this cluster. A lot of people ask me, why Andhra Pradesh? And I tell them clear 3 reasons. 1, we have a visionary chief minister who has a track record. Hyderabad is his brainchild and is doing it all over again across the state of Andhra Pradesh. Across the state of Andhra Pradesh. And second is the speed of doing business. Sagar Defense is one example on how one conversation got us starting and then we are now able to ground it and take it forward. Google is making India's largest FDI investment in the state of Andhra Pradesh. ArcelorMittal, India's largest steel plant. We were able to acquire 3,000 acres, relocate 660 families, with a honest agreement. And now we're going to set up India's largest steel plant in the northern part of state. We're laying foundation stone on 23rd of March. And that project, from idea, from the Zoom call that I had with Aditya Mittal to groundbreaking, is happening in 16 months. So I think these 3 projects are a testimony to speed of doing business here in Andhra Pradesh. And third is the double engine Sarkar. I'm sure all of you would have heard of it. There are a lot of states in India that have double engine Sarkar, but only Andhra Pradesh has double engine bullet train Sarkar. All of you have heard of the word Namo. All of us know it as the Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. But I have modified it to Namo, which is Naidu ji and Modi ji. So we have both the leaders' blessings here in Andhra Pradesh, and we are really excited about scripting history here. This project will create thousands of jobs for us in this area, and I would honestly request Nikunj that fishermen children are very well educated. They work very hard. The Honorable MLA said, skilled jobs, I understand you can't give, but I disagree with him. Yes, there are skilled youngsters. There are youngsters here who have done engineering and maritime technology. There are youngsters here who are IT professionals who are looking for opportunities. So please give an earnest chance for our youngsters here in Kavali to prove their mettle, in Nellore district to prove their mettle, and work hard and deliver whatever is required for Sagar Defense here. And we look forward to working with you on creating centers of excellence, creating the required curriculum, because I look at you as a catalyst. And you and I can agree that this is just a beginning. You will see companies across the board coming here. And I truly believe that this is just the beginning. But then companies come where talent is, apart from infrastructure. Infrastructure we can provide. We have amazing talent. But I will lean on to you to help us create the required curriculum. And now you have given an amazing professor to me. So, sir, I will also definitely call on you, take your time, because India also has to promote research. I am toying with an idea with the Government of India on how we can promote research and development in a very big way, where even companies are incentivized to the next level and even borderline forced to invest part of their profit to research and development. So I will reach out to you to take your support in co-creating what I believe is a draft policy that then I can take to the leadership in Delhi. But together I believe that we should make this fishing harbor, apart from enabling our fishermen to earn more, also the hub for autonomous maritime program and devices, and transform this region into a major hub for both fisheries and maritime technology. I believe it will strengthen coastal security, it will support our fishermen livelihood, and what is close to my heart is it will create jobs for the youth of India. You know, I believe this is just the beginning. I look forward to working with Sagar Defense. I look forward to having our Chief Minister come back and do the ribbon cutting. He is equally excited. He would have loved to be here, but he had collector conference, so he couldn't make it. But definitely ribbon cutting, he will be here. And I'd like to congratulate the entire team at Sagar Defense for what you have achieved in a very short time. What would otherwise take decades in the Western world, you have done in less than, you have done in about a decade. It makes us very proud. And as an Indian, it really makes me very proud. So kudos to all of you. You are creating history. And I wish you all the best. I wish the project all success. And we here in Andhra Pradesh are available. Nikunj, you know, I'm just one WhatsApp message away from you. So I'm here to deliver whatever is required. But let's work with rigor. Let's work with passion. Let's recreate history here. So if you believe you can do this project in 1 year, let's finish it in 9 months and make India proud, make our Chief Minister proud, and make our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji proud. Thank you very much for having me here, and Jai Hind.